Hello, everyone. It's Wagner here, and we also have Tristan.
Hey, how's it going?
Yep. So it's been quite a while. It's been quite some time since we released the video, an update video. And so, yeah, first of all, everyone, I want to wish everyone happy New Year's, happy holidays. Hope everyone had a great time. Whether you celebrate the holidays or not, then happy New Year. So. And then, yep, so first, let's talk about updates regarding development, and then we'll talk about marketing, since that's a big question we've been receiving from everyone. Updates on the website, on the arena, on the characters, on the trailer, just pretty much almost anything that we need to update everyone on. So let's begin talking about the website. So we mentioned that the website was going to be released on December 2021, which that was last year, about 3-4 weeks ago. So we do have some delays with our development. So it's nothing that we can really do much about. Some of our developers that we're working with, some of the artists, they've been sick. They've been spending time with their family on the holidays. And once again, they've been sick. That's something that's pretty much been going on for quite some time. So, and without the website, because the thing is, we can release the website with the content that we have so far, but it's not going to be as great as it's going to be once we have the final arena done, once we have more characters, once we have more, it's pretty much more of everything in general. Because the more we have, the better updates we have, the much better the website is going to look. And it's very important that we have a really amazing website, because if we don't, then that's where, because for new investors, that's the first place they go to. They go to our website. If they like what they see, they'll do some further research on us. They'll join our Telegram, Discord, Twitter. So pretty much the website, that's the first appearance of our project. We want to make sure that everything looks perfect, everything looks amazing, everyone's really satisfied. To make sure everyone wants to do some more research on us, want to be more involved in the project, invest in the project. And that's why this is one of our top priority, making sure the website looks amazing. For the website to look amazing, we need to finalize some graphics. We need to finalize the arena. We need to try different things and see what looks the best. And we've been releasing some updates on our Twitter, on our Telegram, on our Discord. Which Twitter, that's the best place. Well, that's one of the best places if you want to see any updates. Of course, Telegram, Discord, that's another place where you can definitely get in contact with us and see any updates we have on there. And so that's the main reason we've been having the delays. It's nothing, it's very difficult for us to control this. We cannot control the life of our artists that we work with, whether they're sick, whether they're spending time with their family. It's just something out of our control. The best we can do is try to be more active with the community, making sure that we give you guys updates on everything. We've been releasing lots of characters, different colors, different color schemes. And some of the characters, they look amazing. Out of the people, they love the characters. Right now we have approximately 25 characters. That's including spells, battle troops, and also towers. Because the game is gonna have a variety. It's not just gonna be some dragons, a panda. It's gonna be like some lightning spells, which they strike the troop, some radiation, a cannon tower. It's gonna be a really huge variety of everything. And we've been releasing lots of updates on that on Twitter, and we'll definitely continue to do so. And the arena, it should be finalized by next week. It should, of course, we're not 100% guaranteed if there's going to be any further delays, but it should be done by next week. And then we'll be releasing an update on the arena. And then once we have the arena ready, we'll begin, we'll make sure that we have the final graphics to include on the website. And then we'll most likely have the website ready approximately 2 weeks, 3 weeks, give or take. And that's the timeline that we're looking at right now. And Tristan, is there anything else that you want to add in regarding the development? Any delays we have? Just pretty much anything related to the development part right now?
Yeah, so obviously we understand that a first impression is always going to be your biggest selling point, especially along the lines of gaming, and I guess just any sort of visual representation of what our game and NFTs will look like. So that's why we've been pushing delays instead of trying to rush things out, because for newer investors coming in, if we don't have something that really catches their eye in the first 5 seconds, that's where you're going to lose a lot of your customer retention. So the goal is to put out something really amazing, even if it takes more time. We understand that we could have just sold a lot of NFTs earlier on with half the development we had, but it would be much better for our long-term goals if we have more developments finalized before we actually initialize on the NFT sales. So regarding development as well, once we have the arena files done, we'll be able to start animations and also game testing for the game we're planning to build. I've got a call with multiple studios that can start looking at the process of this and giving us more information and deadlines on when the animations will be finished and how long the trailer will roughly take to put together, which will also be featured with our NFT sale, because we want to give you guys a look at what the actual gameplay and graphics and just also a nice cinematic piece for everyone to get a feel for what sort of style and theme we're going for. So we'll be able to give more information on the trailer and animations sometime in the coming weeks, since we do have multiple calls. And then we'll be able to start marketing, especially a lot more with things like exchange listings, YouTube videos, any sort of Twitter partnerships. I've also been associated with a lot of like NFT alpha groups, which hold some very big investors and advisors. So we'll be looking to partner with a lot of different, I guess, strategic developers who can also bring a lot more value to our project, since we're obviously, there's only 2 of us currently. So we'd be looking to bring on more people to expand upon our skills and also bring additional, I guess, value to the project itself. Was there anything else?
Yeah, so right now the main team members is Trishan and I, but of course we do have plenty of additional members. We are the 2 main leading team members of the project, and we definitely want to make sure that we bring in people that want to be more involved in the project, because we have plenty of, at the moment we have approximately a total of, I would say approximately 8 team members so far, which Trishan and I were the 2 leading team members. One of my personal friends, which is one of our team members, he was off for quite some time. He had some personal issues to take care of. And yeah, so but now he just came back a few weeks ago, and we're definitely happy to making sure we have the extra person to help us out with anything that we need regarding the development. So with marketing, like Tristan said, the website, that's the first impression. Want to make sure everything looks amazing. We could have sold all the NFTs back in December. We could have definitely sold out everything. But of course, we've seen lots of projects, they just rush things. Of course, they sell out everything, they get the money. But soon afterwards, they realize that that's when some issues begin with the development. So that's why first we want to make sure that we go through the obstacles of being really being ready with the developments that we want to do, that we want to release before selling the NFTs. It'll be much easier once we receive additional fundings from the NFTs. Development of the game, it'll be 1,000 times easier than if we just sold the NFTs and then we focus more on development. So right now we're actually trying to we're definitely making sure that we're one step ahead, making sure we have the characters ready, making sure we have the arena ready, and just pretty much making sure we have everything ready to begin the actual game development, because that's the most important final product that we're trying to release, that we'll be releasing, the game. We can release any images of any character, but without the game, over the long run, those images, they're pretty much going to be almost useless, since there's going to be no game for the characters to be inside. There's going to be no arena. That's why we want to make sure we have those things together. It will definitely make it much easier once we begin the game development. We're definitely going to be one step ahead, and there will be the possibilities of there being lots of delays in the future regarding any character development, arena development. It's definitely going to be reduced many times if you were just to sell the NFTs and then work on development, which, yes, and for marketing, it's want to make sure that we market. We want to make sure that when people first see us, they see how far into development we are. They can see the characters, they can see the arena. And the reason why we prioritize the arena again, because the arena, that's the main piece. That's where the characters are going to be battling. That's where the duels are going to take place. And it's a really huge building. It's a stadium. So there's a battle arena surrounded by our stadium, and it's located in outer space. So it's really cool. That's a interesting technology that we're incorporating into the game. It's not just like any game where you have castles, you have a forest. Our game, it's the definition of the metaverse. You know, it's future. We're incorporating lots of future technology, whether it's quantum physics, whether it's black holes, whether it's pretty much anything related to the future, space, time, travel. Yeah, it's lots of technology that we're incorporating into the game. Because the metaverse, that's it's definitely based on futuristic technology that we are building. So, anything else, Trishan, before we wrap this up?
Yeah, I just wanted to touch on, once we actually have these developments, we can show like our game animation and our cinematic trailer. It's going to make partnerships and marketing a lot more easy for us, since we'll have a lot more options available, since we can actually show that we have development. Because personally, just from my experience in investing and researching projects, 99% of these projects don't even have a form of working game, or just a game of any form. So if we can show that we're this far down the road in developments, then it's going to be a very big additional boost to any future partnerships we might not have been able to get before, just based off our word of mouth and documents. We're showing these progressions we've made over the last few months. Investors can see how committed we've been to the actual process, and they can see our long-term future mindset towards the actual game itself. So that was just a final touch I wanted to put on that, just in case anyone was unsure of why we haven't progressed further with marketing and influencers, especially.
Yes, absolutely. That is 100% true. I personally, when I research a project, if I see, they have these cool ideas that they're talking about, but they don't have anything, and it just pretty much erases up a red flag. Lots of huge investors looking for the next opportunity to invest in. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for projects that have actual development, that are ready to take things to the next step, which us, once we have the arena ready, once we have the trailer ready, we are pretty much going to be ready to begin working on the game. So we're going to show our investors, this is what we built so far. This is the steps we're taking into getting to the actual game development, which we're definitely going to be ready. Like I mentioned, we have lots of characters ready. They look really amazing. The mechanics, we pretty much already have the mechanics ready. And by the mechanics, I mean the special attacks. Like if a character is going to shoot with a gun, if it's going to do a spinning attack, if it's going to shoot a plasma gun, if it's going to shoot a plasma ball, just those type of mechanics, what the character will do within the game. we pretty much have all of those figured out. We have the hit points, which is the damage the character is able to withstand, how much attack damage is going to deal, the deploy time. We pretty much have all of those. We have the documents. We pretty much have the documents ready of the functionalities of the characters. It's just we want to make sure that we release everything almost together. We want to make sure that once we begin marketing, our investors will have all of the information about the characters, not just the ideas we have. They will see the ideas that we're presenting to them, what we're working on, and what we'll be working on. And our future partnerships will be much easier to make partners, and just it will make the project a lot easier in general, the steps that we're taking right now. And once again, we apologize about the delays. I know we've been having some issues, and not just us, the other people that we're working with, all of our other team members will be having some delays, and we definitely apologize about that. And we want to make sure that we give you guys the best quality possible, and that's our top priority, making sure that we give you guys the best quality possible, and not just try to rush things and just get the money from the investors and just pretty much just be a marketing project without any actual products and use cases in the works. So, and once again, thank you guys. And any questions, please follow us on Twitter, follow us on YouTube, join our Telegram, join our Discord group. And if you guys have any questions, message us directly, and ask any questions in Telegram, and always making sure that whoever is responding to you, they're able to verify their authenticity. There's always lots of scammers, impersonators, so be on the lookout and stay safe. So.
Thanks, guys. See you later.